What up, crypto fam? We're at the last week of August now. It's a Monday afternoon, and we're getting a really nice juicy dip on pretty much most of our favorite altcoins. We're getting a nice juicy dip. AVAX is down a little bit. We've got other coins like Axelar, which are on massive discounts. Aerodrome, again, massive discount. This is our major dip from the beginning of August, and we're right over here. No financial advice, but in my opinion, these were pretty good and convincing buying opportunities for me. Jupiter looking pretty strong over here still. Sui getting a nice juicy dip. Sui's just, once we get this coin above like $1.10, like right around this, kind of right around this area. If we were able to somehow get over here and flip this little range into support, we're going to be looking at some pretty fat candles to the upside. Just speculation here, but I honestly think you're going to see something along the lines of this, like these just straight up fat ass green candles. Bunch of other coins I'm looking at right now. Injective, I think it's on this might actually come down to hit the 50 moving average, just touch off and use it as support and rockets off from there. So a lot of what I'm saying right now refers to spot purchases. So if you're just buying and holding on an exchange or grabbing some of these coins and storing them on a cold wallet, this is all a massively good buying opportunity in my opinion. For people out there trading with leverage, this is kind of a really tricky spot, right? Like we might end up hitting this level and dip below it one more time before shooting back off. But I truly believe you guys gotta have your bags packed for the bull run. Near coming down to the 50 moving average over here. AVAX, pretty good AI coin that I think is going to do pretty well. Going to be probably one of the top coins to invest in the sector. Might get a little bit more of a dip, maybe possible little 4 or 5 6, 7, 8% dip from here, if anything. Basically, if you're trading on leverage, you kind of always want to keep your eye on the chart, right? Higher time frames, lower time frames. Quick look at the 15-minute time frame for AVAX. We put in a lower high and a lower low, so it means we could be in for a little bit more of a dip, just a little bit more of some squeeze action. We take a look at Bitcoin as a whole on the 15-minute chart. We've kind of just been dipping for the last day and a half, 2 or so. Total 3 as a whole. I was watching this over the weekend. I was expecting something around of a 2.2 to 2.3 region touch and then a nice little slide down. We've definitely got some really good buying opportunities here, so stuff I'm probably going to be loading up on over the next few days or so. Beam, gotta get me some Beam. I think it's going to do amazing over the next few months when gaming and AI start to pick up. Sui for sure. It's probably one of the more conviction plays that I have for this bull run or for the next year or 2 or so. I think the technology is just too good. A lot of people have been dubbing it a Solana killer. I'm not too sure about that, but I think there's some gains to be had there. Arweave for sure gonna have some great potential. It's been holding up pretty nicely. We go back to the 4-hour chart, looking great. It's pretty much around a little bit less of a 50% region from before that August 3rd dump. So great buying opportunities, seriously great spots. I think Rune, gonna be grabbing a little more Rune. Gotta pack my bags a little bit tighter on Caspa because I think Caspa's gonna fucking run. I think I already mentioned a little while ago, but Aerodrome, this is gonna be one of the main dexes on the Base network. Base I think is gonna blow up, and I think this is at like an amazing buy opportunity, so gonna pack my bags on that. Render, I will be watching Render to see if I can get a little bit of a pullback and get a better entry in. I think it's going to do pretty well. I think they're going to develop a lot of cool partnerships over the next few years. And yeah, I've got a bunch that I'm watching right now, but Injective, definitely going to be loading up a little more on that. HNT, I've got a nice position in Helium right now. The tech seems pretty promising. Definitely not one of my higher conviction bets, but I think it's going to be around for a while. And I also wanted to see, oh yeah, Aave for sure. Probably one of the better DeFi protocols right now, just because they're actually generating revenue. And what better thing do investors really want to see, right? So this is kind of what I've got my eye on right now. If you guys have seen any of my previous videos, you know I like to judge the strength of altcoins based on how they perform during dips. So take that as you will when you are evaluating all your different alts. Maybe just try to take a closer look at the relative strength of every bounce. Real quick too, I kind of wanted to highlight the possibilities of trading with other people's money. If you guys don't really have that much in funding to execute some of these trades or opportunities that are going on right now, there are prop firms for crypto specifically. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about like Forex prop firms before. So BrightFunded is pretty much doing the exact same thing, but with crypto. So I've been trading on here for a while. Looks like the platform has about 10,000 plus active traders as of now. And the process is honestly a lot simpler than a lot of other prop firms that I've kind of looked into lately. But first off, for those of you guys who aren't familiar, you can pretty much buy like a 10k account, 25k account, 50, 100k. I kind of want to suggest starting off with something around 10k. You can buy one of these accounts for, I think it's around $100 or so. Oh, it's right over here. So it's 95 euros for the 10k package. Basically that means if you pay them this amount and you pass their funded challenge, you can trade with 10k of their money and you just split the profits with them. You can either split profits with them 80-20 or 90-10. It just kind of depends on how you structure your challenge. But this is going to be a really good way to mitigate your risk and open up the potential for massive gains. Basically how the challenge works is you have the option of doing a 2-step challenge or a 1-step challenge. I'd probably suggest going for the 1-step. It's like an extra 10% more, but I think it's pretty worth it because you can just get going a lot faster. But basically you want to shoot for a profit target of $800 while maintaining a max loss of less than $1,000. So if you purchase a $10,000 account, all you want to do is get that $10,000 paper trading account to 10,800, and after that, every profitable trade you make, you get a cut of it. So the possibilities are pretty freaking cool if you can just buy a $10,000 account with roughly $100, right? So like I said, you have the option of getting up to like a 200k account, but if it's your first time ever doing a prop challenge, I would really suggest doing the 10k. Again, no financial advice at all here. I just think it's like a better option to start off with, like the ratio of how much you pay to how much you get. The thing with the 5k challenge is you're restricted to a max loss of $250 daily and a max overall loss of 500. It's a little bit stricter. It's harder to it's a little harder to kind of stay within those lines if you're a beginner. So you get a little more room to breathe with the 10k account. And as a bonus, something that's really cool that BrightFunded does that I don't know any other prop firms that are doing right now, their fee is refundable. So your $100-ish fee that you use to sign up for the challenge, once you pass the challenge, you get your fee back. So you get the entire $100 or whatever you paid refunded on top of having a funded account. So yeah, guys, I think it's a really cool opportunity. The bull run is possibly could be days, weeks, maybe just a few months away. And if you don't have the capital to take advantage of it, I really suggest checking out BrightFunded. They even have a really good mobile app on the Android store and on the App Store. Their web portal is extremely reliable and user-friendly. I've been loving it, so I definitely recommend checking out the link in the description and go through the website and just see if it's right for you. If you guys have any questions, I've been trading on here for a while, please let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to help you out, answer any questions you have, or help you out with whatever I can. So yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Keep an eye on the charts right now. I think it's a really crucial moment, and you don't want to be left behind. You also don't want to be holding major bags either, so always be alert, do your own research, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.